Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, y'all. So, the fight is back on between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. And this all coming from Turki Sheikh himself. He came out with a video and he said that him and Canelo signed a deal, that they got this deal done, and the Jake Paul fight is no longer on the table. Thank God. Yo, because, oh man, y'all know how I was feeling about that. Now, don't get me wrong. If Canelo would have fought Jake Paul, even if he still fight Jake Paul afterwards or something, I'll still watch it. But the fight we want to see is Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Even if Crawford lose, which I think he won't. I think Crawford just gonna pull it off. But even if he does lose, like, real boxing fans just want to see stuff like this, like, because it's greatness. We haven't seen something like this that was similar to this since Sugar Ray Leonard came out of retirement and moved up and fought Marvin Hagler. Sure, he had one fight in between, but he had a 5-year hiatus and came back and fought the toughest guy that you can possibly fight at the time. And he boxed the hell out of him. And he moved up he moved up one weight class, but today it would be considered 2 weight classes, because y'all remember, for those who don't know, 154 weight division, the junior middleweight division, or super welterweight, whichever one you want to call it, that wasn't a thing back when Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard fought. You was either a welterweight, 147. If you moved up to 160. You were a middleweight. There was no in between. So you had to move up that 13 pounds. So he came out of retirement and moved up 13 pounds to fight Marvin Hagler. And Bud is no Sugar Ray Leonard, but Canelo is no Marvin Hagler. So I think this fight is doable. And Canelo Alvarez, he must have got the money from Turkey that he was looking for to do this. It's probably why he decided to fight Jake Paul, probably using that as a negotiation tool to get more revenue, which seemed to work. So now Canelo Alvarez, I'm looking on Ring Magazine, and it's saying in May 2025, Canelo's either set to fight either Jamal Charlo or Bruno Saris. And then September 2025, Terence Crawford. Then February 2026, he got a choice between 3 opponents, between Bivol, Shiraz, or Chris Eubank Jr. And then for September of next year, 2026, it just says to be continued. So they pretty much ain't got an opponent set yet, but he do got a date for September of 2026. So this is a big deal. I like this. I like what's going on. What I don't like is Terrence not fighting in the meantime, between time. That I don't like. I'm going to stay consistent with that. But I also understand that maybe, he just felt like he just need that time off and need his body to rest. And maybe he'll get the fight in training camp. Like, because you got to think about it. Like, sometimes you can get your experience through training. Maybe he could just be sparring like some real tough opponents throughout the duration from now up until September. And they can make the sparring like a spectacle. They can bring people inside. They can have lights and everything. Have them coming out on each side. Make it like an event. Just, just to keep acclimated. Like, I know coaches who did stuff like that all the time. If fighters didn't have fights in between time, just to get them, used to the lights and oohs and ahs and all that stuff when people get hit. So and like judges on the side, the coaches and some of the fighters, experienced pros, be on the side as referees and judges and everything. So maybe that can happen. But I'm glad this fight is going to go on, and you know Jake Paul going to say something about it. So we going to be continued with that. But it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.